Long as I got Team Jesus. It's not Team Jesus. It's King Jesus.
It's King Jesus.
Long as I got King Jesus.
Oh, Lord.
Long as I got King Jesus.
Old Baptist
Long
song.
as I got. I'm not Baptist. I didn't grow up Baptist. And if I did, I think I just locked that away.
Yeah.
Somewhere.
You just
I might have kicked it out.
Yeah. I don't even remember who sings that song.
Somebody, grandma.
No, growing up in church though, I remember
Somebody
my mama was in the choir.
Long as I got King Jesus.
And
long as I got King Jesus. Long as I got.
used to
That
sing
tambourine.
That's exactly how it was. And they had them choir rolls, and they all be going this, and then he'll be swooping them curls. Yeah, you don't know nothing about that. And that small church.
I
with
know
the
a little
wood
bit about it. I
pews
told you I
and
locked
the
it away
wood.
somewhere.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then we had, we went to children's church, kind of like basically where they served the refreshments and everything after service.
Well, mighty God, we serve. Yeah, I had to pray before we ate, snack, all the things.
Had
Loved
to
it.
learn all the
It was great.
books in the Bible.
It was a little religious. That's all.
Hey. But let's not discredit the roots.
Right.
Because the roots is
Brought us
probably why we sitting here. So let's not discredit that. Humble beginnings. Matter of fact, Pastor Colleen said that when she was talking about the
don't despise humble beginnings.
Don't despise
I will never
humble
forget that.
beginnings. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, y'all? I'm Q.
I'm Sydney.
This is Conversations with the Coverts. Today, so I came across a video, so we'll play it, and then we'll get into the discussion. Excuse the cussing.
My boyfriend makes like 20 grand. That's it? Yeah, he works really hard. Okay, but he should at least be making 200K. He's a janitor at the high school. He really works hard. That's hard work to you? That's hard labor. That's labor. That attracts you? I want a guy who works hard. But don't you want a man who makes 200K so he can spoil you? I would rather a guy who works hard than a guy who's rich. Okay, like, you have to work hard to get 200K. That's a lot of money. He really works hard. That's all he has. Does he live in a trailer? You're judging him for living in a trailer? I am. Yes, why? You have a problem with guys who live in a trailer? Yeah, me personally. You guys are so judgmental. Fucking break up with him. You can find a hotter guy who spoils you. He literally gives me everything he has. What does he drive? He literally drives a 2012 Kia Soul. Does he make you pay for gas money? No, he always pays. He gives me everything he has. I don't know. That's not a lot.
What's your thoughts?
Sis, leave your friend. like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's the judgment.
Definitely the judgment. It's encouraging, though. It's encouraging.
For who?
The friend. It's encouraging. The way the girlfriend basically was standing up to her friend.
Oh, no, kudos to her.
You know, against her friend. Like, her
Kudos
friend has
to
a
you.
poor mindset.
For real.
A very poor mindset.
It's a shallow mindset. Like, that's really shallow. She went past even the money. She was like, you could find somebody hotter. But he could be broke. Like, so even if he is hot, but he got dreams and aspirations and all this type of stuff, but he ain't working hard and doing nothing.
I mean, it just speaks to, like, it just makes me worried a little bit. Not really worried. I ain't gonna use the word worried. But, you know, having kids and, like, what it's gonna be like when they dating. Like, when they trying to find a husband and a wife, you know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa. But in that, you know, I just look at it as it's a mindset difference with the two friends. And, you know, one friend with that mindset, she seems to, you know, if something doesn't change, that, you know, she'll have the fine man, the man that makes a lot of money, but she's getting cheated on. She's really unhappy, but she's just able to go do and buy and experience whatever she wants to experience. But there's no connection. There's no building a life together. And with the other friend that was defending her boyfriend, I feel like with her mindset, first of all, you to even not be shallow, to even just look and say, my man got a job. Despite what he does, but my man got a job.
And he work hard.
That
means no matter what he getting thrown at, he gonna work hard at it.
Right. So,
but because he ain't working 200K, he working hard.
But you know what
It's
that
a
means?
problem.
But that, you know, I'll say this. With that mindset, I feel like it's on a trajectory to have the type of lifestyle, quote unquote, that she may want. As far as being able to afford whatever she wants, be able to go wherever she wants to go. But the relationship piece will always be lacking something. So she would never be fulfilled in that space, in the relationship space. And so she will constantly chase men that can provide a lifestyle for her instead of settling down with a man that she can build a life with. And I think that's the difference. The friend is like, my man got a job, my man work hard, he drive a Kia Soul, but he got a car. And despite him not having a lot, he still makes me a priority to fulfill my needs. And so
that's why I said it's shallow. But it's just really shallow because I know some people right now who ain't got no car, no job, or no girl. So it's like, so it's like for her to be like that, I'm like, dang. But that just shows perspective on different people's. Like I hear what you're saying, but I'm like, homegirl could have a dude that's gonna spoil her and have $200K, but it's always gonna be a con somewhere. I feel like there's cons in every relationship, no matter what. Like,
oh, of course,
homegirl could be happy as heck with that $20K janitor job boyfriend. And other girl, but the thing that's the con is they ain't got a lot of money. That's just what it is. But he said that he give her everything.
Basically, probably whatever he can give her. Like pretty much like
she
asked for something or something like that. He probably does what he can to get it because she doesn't ask for a lot. Like, and then there's the understanding, and then there's a nugget there. I think, you know what I'm saying. Understand what you got. She understands my man made $20K and he worked hard for that $20K.
I hope that's $20K a month.
But she don't have $50K expectations. She don't have $100K expectations from that man.
Actually, no, that's $20K a year.
So it's not a lot of money. It's really not a lot of money. So, but it shows that he will prioritize her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And they look young as crap.
Exactly. He's probably 21, 22.
Yeah,
something
that's
like
a lot
that.
of money
you
for
know?
him.
Well, if you ain't got no bills.
Facts.
Because if you got bills, that's not a lot of money.
He got a bill.
What, a girlfriend?
Yeah.
You're right. y'all are expensive. He got a woman. Let me not say girlfriend. He got a woman. It's like, y'all are expensive. While it be looking different when you in a relationship and when you not. But anyway, tread lightly. No, this conversation with Cobra. I'm a tread till ain't nothing left on the ties. Okay, that was a little far. I'm a tread just a little light. Especially since you got going on what you got going on. Yeah.
Anyway, so what y'all think about that? I think homegirl should leave her. I ain't gonna say leaving her friend is kind of harsh, but you definitely need to reevaluate that friendship right there. But it makes me think. Did you used to think like that?
Well, that's what I was saying because typically birds of a feather flock together, and
at some point y'all was thinking like that.
What changed or what shifted? Why is that your friend's mindset, but that's not your mindset?
And how come it seemed like she didn't know that you was with this man who was making $20K, right?
Maybe she knew she was in a relationship, but she didn't know like the money, the dollar amount, all of that. Because think about it, you don't get this from her. You don't, but could be because she may have knew how her friend thought.
Ooh.
So you know what? I really like this guy.
That says a lot about the friendship. Cause you say that is what happened. You wanted to keep that from your friend because you know how your friend was. Then, baby, reevaluate that friendship.
Well, you know, you gotta. I believe you have to get to a place of emotional intelligence to reevaluate your friendships, because you build friendships. Think about it. Most of our friendships start with, "Oh, I'm new to the school, you new to the school, I don't know nobody, you don't know nobody. Hey, what's up, man? I'm cute. Hey, I'm so-and-so. Oh, man." So now we just kicking it. "Oh, I like football. I'm on the football team. Oh, cool." So now we just kicking it. So now the relationship just building from that. Or girls, you know what I'm saying? How y'all meet or whatever, and y'all just, but typically a lot of your friendships are day one friendships. So that's typically how they start.
Yeah.
That's how they start. Or people trauma bond and build friendships out of the trauma that they in. But there comes a place and a time that you have to reevaluate that because you're not always going to be stuck in that place. So you're not going to always be the new kid at the school. You're not going to always be, hopefully you're not changing jobs like that. But you're not going to always be the new person at the job or, you know what I'm saying? So how you meet people changes.
Yeah.
And
you know what else kind of maybe stuck out to me was the fact that she was willing to even say all of that about her friend's man on TV.
Not even like
you willing to talk about my man like that and really degrade him in front of me? You supposed to be my friend. On this interview, it remind me of B. Simone and V.
Yeah, because she my floor.
Like B. Simone.
It's like with that situation.
I
understood both sides, but I'm a side more with V just because
I'm siding with V because it's the principle,
right? Like,
we in front of all these legends.
Exactly. Well,
we
even
playing the game. You supposed to be my girl,
but even then, that's what I was going to say. Even if it wasn't legends, we just in front of people, and it's just certain things. If you supposed to be my person, my best friend, it's just certain stuff we not gonna discuss. You know what I'm saying? Now, once you said it the first time, I'm all right, yeah. Mm-hmm. But she kept egging it on a few more times.
She kept bringing it. She kept saying it.
Right. And so
I'm
just like
my girl, why you gonna be a friend? She's like, it's already on YouTube. It got 1 million views.
But hold on. First of all, it was something. This is something, and if I remember correctly, she said something like, I really had to use the bathroom, whatever, so I had to go and be Simone tub and be tub. Like, she didn't even go to the toilet. So what was going on with the toilet? But I could be wrong.
I think you are wrong.
I could be wrong. That's why I said I got to look at this. I said, if I remember correct, she said something about maybe either she just missed the toilet.
No, she said that she had to use the bathroom, and when she got up, a little drop fell out.
But then even then. You know a drop fell out, you didn't pick it up.
I'm just gonna give her the benefit that she was drunk or something. Or maybe she just didn't turn around. I don't know. I don't know. It don't matter. On that part right there is where I side with B. Simone. Because I'm like, girl, for real?
Yeah. It's a double-sided thing.
No. I can't even say it's double-sided.
No, that conversation is double-sided. On one, you just said it. You said on one side would be because it's like exactly. That's all I'm saying.
It's not that double sided to me. It's like that's the only side that B. Simone has.
Girl, she has a side though.
You couldn't turn around and see that or pick it up. Why did I have to find it? Now, granted, if you were drunk or something out of it, you just didn't know. Different. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know. The fact that it's on YouTube is wild. It's really wild. She said it, and then she kept saying
So, but you know what?
But I'm not
it's a lot. It's a lot to unpack in that situation. Y'all both comedians. Comedians don't let stuff.
But that's why I feel like you left it on YouTube. Because honestly, if my friend would have told me that made me feel some type of way, take that down. 1 million views or not, I'm taking it down. I'm taking it down. I'm not gonna do my friend like that. But if you talking about, we making money off of this, I'm going to just take one for the team because I'm a comedian. Because you literally said what the whole thing was on an interview. So to me, it ain't that big of a deal. Your self-esteem is high.
No, I think she's fine, but it's just
it's the repeat.
It's the hypothetical situation. That would be me and my day one. Something happened when we was in high school or something. It's okay, so now when it come up, it's he all right, but you keep egging it on, pushing.
Years later,
it's why? Why? What is the point or the purpose?
The point and purpose is you trying to embarrass me so you can look.
Right. Look good. But so as my friend, I got a problem with that.
Exactly. That's why I side with B. That's why I side with B. Despite what it was, B was right. I'm like, B. Simone, you trying to make yourself look good in front of all of these A-list celebrities. Point blank, period.
Yeah.
That was wrong. You need to apologize to her. You need to take it back. You need to watch what you say. And stop trying to make yourself be up there. I mean, honestly, we all go through that. I've been through that.
It's part of being human.
It is part of being human.
But scripture. what was the simplest thing? If you don't do nothing, Jesus said, love the Lord your God first with all your mind, all your heart, all your soul. And secondly, just as important, love your neighbor.
As you love yourself.
As you love yourself. The little thing we learned from being little kids, you always treat people the way that you want to be treated. I remember elementary school teachers.
Yeah, let's go to rule.
If you didn't like when Jimmy did that, then you shouldn't have did that to Jimmy. Well, that's fair.
Yeah, or Sammy.
You know what I'm saying? Whatever name
you
you
know
want.
who I kind of come off like that too, unintentionally though. Like, but then I realized, like, dang, I shouldn't be doing that. Like, probably hurting her feelings. My sister. Because she get on my nerves. But it's okay, I still love her. Like, I love her, but I could see how, like, unintentionally, you just be egging and just be poking at somebody, not realizing, dang, I might be hurting her. And for B. Simone's side, I can kind of feel that if that's how close she feels to be. You know what I'm saying? Because I've done that to Randy. Plenty of times.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we've all done it. It's just, but when you have the realization of it.
Yeah, I be trying to take it back. Like, okay,
like,
let me check myself.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And that's the correction part.
Yeah.
But then it's just, like I said, it's just simple. Treat somebody the way that you want to be treated. And so, like when we had the whole incident, you know, dog bite thing, and I was talking to Pastor Darius, and that was literally, okay, I'm gonna make it real simple for you. If the shoe was on the other foot, how would you want somebody to handle you? So basically what he was asking me is treat them the way that you want to be treated. If you was in this exact situation, how would you want somebody to handle you? And that's exactly how you need to handle them. And so we just took that and applied it in relationships, we would save each other a lot of heartache, a lot of self-esteem issues, a lot of verbal abuse, manipulation, like all of that, because nobody wants to be treated like that. So if nobody wants to be treated like that and nobody treats anybody like that, then nobody feels like that.
Right.
You know, but that's not the world we live in. So, you know, not kind of, but going back to scripture, when your mind has to be renewed.
Yeah. But if you're in a situation like homegirl and her friend, my advice, keep loving on your man, especially if he's loving on you. Because things can change tomorrow. Like, literally, we understand that completely. Your man could get the highest paying janitor job in the world and be making $250K.
You just don't know. It could be the school superintendent come to the school and is like, man, this school is... Never seen the bathroom this clean. All the schools I've ever been in. Hey, who is this person? And it seems so small and so little, but literally things could change like that. Where he's like, "Who cleaned this? Like, who's your head janitor? Hey, what are you using?" And we don't know what that man got going on. He could be, "Hey, I just a special chemical. Oh man, we want to put that in all the schools.
Let's patent that.
Let's do that." Like, and his life changed like that. He go from making $20,000 a year
to
$200,000 a month, or in half a year, or you know what I'm saying. You just never know.
You never know. Keep building up your man. If you're in a situation, it don't matter what it is, janitor, teacher, engineer, it don't matter. But like, keep building up your man, especially if he is a hard worker. There's not a lot of hard workers out there. It's not.
And another thing, dating is unique and it's tailor-made for you. And so what are your values? Like, what are your deal breakers? What are the things that you hold near and dear to your heart? What are you looking for in a spouse? Like, when you think about a husband or you think about a wife, what are those things like, I gotta have that? Mm-hmm. And I think if you have a list of, deal breakers, and when I say a list, I'm not talking about like a list, and if this person, as soon as I'm done with it, but legit, for example, like if you said, you know what, I want one kid, and somebody was like, well, I want 2 kids, and you just really I want one kid, I don't want more than one kid, is that a deal breaker for you? For some people, that is a straight up deal breaker. So you need to be matched with somebody where y'all are at least starting off on the same, you know what I'm saying, mindset of like, okay, one kid. Now, as the relationship grows, as Christ gets more into your heart, as y'all build, you might, you know what, I don't mind having another kid. Because I think when it comes to children, I believe that our fear is just not being able to take care of them. Mm-hmm. And so
the financially stable part.
The financially stable part. It's the financial part, and then it's the person that you choose to have kids with. Mm-hmm. Those are two big.
The top two.
Yeah, when it comes to having kids.
Top 5.
Most importantly is who you choose to have kids with, because that'll make or break you. Like, period, make or break you. And that's man or woman, because you can be a good woman and have a child with a piss poor man,
or an emotionally unstable one,
and it's not good for you or the baby. You could be a man and want to be present and want to be a good father, but you and the mom don't see eye to eye, so now y'all go y'all separate ways, and she uses the kid as a weapon and want to monetize it. Oh, you got to pay, you got to do this, you got. So choosing, which is why God tells us to get married first. True. Before having kids, because now you're in a covenant, which means no matter what happened, I ain't going nowhere. You can be mad, I can be mad. We're gonna go in these corners and let God start dealing with us, and then we're gonna come back, and because we gotta fix this, because there's no way out. We gotta fix this. And so wow, it's just that constant. At times, even when you get married, you have to choose. Scripture tells us that the two become one, and you have to choose to become one. And there's gonna be times in your marriage you have to choose to become one. I'm mad, she spazzed at me, now I raise my tone, we two. The only way we can become one again is we gonna go like this. God gonna deal with you, because you should have if we think about a triangle, you should have your relationship with God, I should have mine. We gonna tell daddy on each other. Then daddy gonna give us some words. And then we need to come back so we can be one. The triangle. So yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But I mean, the other thing is the friendship, because that's the part. Those are like the key things in all the relationships. This is our relationship question. Period. Well, not really a question. Relationship scenario. Yeah, because you got one part is you and your man, which is basically they both lifetime, but that's your family. Like, that's how you create your offsprings and create your whole family. And then you got your friendship, which that's what personal, like that's another part of your heart that's not out. It's platonical.
Which somebody just like her and her friend, or the man?
Her and her friend.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that also matters. So you got you and your friend, you got you and your man, or you and your significant other, because it could be either way, really. And it's just like, okay, how do you salvage, or how do you deal with that type of scenario with both of these? And honestly, your friend, based on this scenario, she don't respect your man at all. And then, honestly, that right there is a problem. If your friend, supposed to be your day one, or your close friend, or whoever, I don't know how close this girl is to her, girl, you need to really reevaluate that. But like,
when that camera started rolling, she should have been like, "Hey, don't disrespect my man."
Nah, it would have been more than that. It would have been more than that with me. I would have been like, "Excuse me, you got a problem?" like I don't like how you just sit there and embarrass me on camera. Talking about my man, what's the problem? What is the problem?
Now, my thing is, just to kind of touch on that too, it's one thing if he had a whole plethora of other problems and he was only making that type of money, and like he wasn't treating her well, you know what I'm saying? Then I can understand the friend having that type of disposition, like, yo, like, girl, what are you doing?
Too many red flags.
You know what I'm saying? But if he's treating her the way that she wants to be treated and needs to be treated, and he just lacks financial, that's just a season or temporary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, your finances can change very quickly.
Yes, they can.
You can go from that same guy she was talking about making 200,000 can go from 200,000 to 50,000 very quick. You know what I'm saying? And that guy that's making 20,000 can go from 20,000 to making 100,000 and very quick.
Yeah.
Whole different lifestyle change.
Yeah, before the friendship, you gotta talk to your friends, and honestly,
You gotta talk to
make
your friends,
sure
period.
when you do talk to your friends, really listen. Like, I'm not in a season, but I think people are in a season of really needing to reevaluate their friends. Really listen to what your friends are saying to you, because you can tell the fruit. If the fruit is distasteful, then honestly, you need to be talking to God and asking him, like, do I need to still be here? Mm-hmm. Honestly, that is a prayer that can be prayed on a daily. Lord, please prune the people off of my life that do not supposed to be with me, and make it plain and show me those people so that I can let them go and give them to you.
When you finish, I got something.
You can piggyback on that.
Well, I was gonna say too, just because you're reevaluating or you say that, hey, I think I've outgrown this friendship, doesn't mean it's bad. People come in your lives for seasons.
Yeah.
And at some seasons, hey, it's ran its course and it's time to go. And you know it, and that person knows it. And then there's other times where one party's hanging on and the other party's not.
Yeah.
You know, and then there's where, you know, of course, if it's toxic, like a toxic friendship, we don't even need to discuss that. You know what you need to do. But if it's like a good friendship, or it's like some pros and cons, like, you just really need to evaluate that. And I'm a firm believer in I like and change in one conversation. Mm-hmm. So it's not like reevaluating, then you just make the decision, oh yeah, I'm gonna just cut this person off. I'm just like, no, because Proverbs also tell us, do not lean on our own understanding. And so submit that to somebody. Hey, somebody you trust, mom, dad, or whoever it is that you confide in, that you trust, that you know will not steer you in the wrong direction. And submit that to them. Like, hey, I've been just, you know, reevaluating my friendships, and this one friendship, I'm kind of like, I'm not really knowing what to do with it. Here's why. And just put it all on the table. And then I think when you're reevaluating your friendships, there's questions you have to ask yourself. One, how is this relationship serving me? Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Is it pushing me to be a better person? Is it pushing me more towards God? Or is it actually pulling me away? Or is this person or this friendship bringing characteristics out of me that is, you know, not my nature? That's what I'm trying to get away from.
Yeah.
And then I think you need to evaluate, like, get deep with it. Where the friendship started. Why did y'all become friends? Evaluate the length of the friendship and everything that happened in between. If it's anything that kind of seemed a little, I don't really think we hashed that out, we just kind of blew past it, you may want to go back and get a clean slate and hash that out with that person, so that, because that could be the thing that's hindering y'all friendship from going to the next place. Mm-hmm. Or that could be the thing that tell you, like, oh, you're not willing to, or I'm not willing to forgive you for that. Mm-hmm. And because of that, we'll never have the same friendship. So it probably is just best for us to separate. Mm-hmm. So in this, it has to be a true level of transparency and honesty.
Yeah. Also, don't neglect the red flags that you see and try to look over them, because people do that. People do that a lot. Mm-hmm. Like, you'll literally get the red flag and be like, okay, and then make an excuse about it, and still try to keep that friendship, knowing that you don't need to be in this relationship no more. You gotta be okay. Honestly, this is the one time, like, this is the time where I'm like, you have to be okay with being alone. You do. Especially if you don't trust God. Because you're not.
But you're never alone.
You're never alone. And if you trust God, God will bring you the friends that you're praying for that are lifelong friendships. Mm-hmm. But you're not going to get there if you're going to have like a cancer and some toxicity on you that just won't allow you to grow. It reminds me of the movie. Was that a movie? The movie we watched with Keke Palmer and SZA.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I so many times I'm like, Kiki, if you don't leave this girl alone.
But you know,
like,
it's
leave this girl alone,
man.
please.
I think to that movie though. I mean, two female friendships, but I mean it's a female friendship, but it's so much about friendship, you know. And so I think too, there's a lot to be said because SZA character, I feel, like early on, like dealing with the dude that ain't no good, you know he ain't no good, don't got nothing going for yourself, this and that, and your friend busting her butt, but y'all live together. But you have a whole talent.
It's more than living together. I feel like Kiki character, she felt like she had to
take care of her.
Yeah. And I'm like, why you feel that way? First of all, it was so many questions I had about the past of their friendship to help me get to why y'all here.
And then it's like, but when you see, so we started their friendship here, and then we seen it, everybody like, but then by the end of the movie, you like, because the friend had a whole talent. She just didn't know what to do with the talent. And it wasn't until their backs was against the wall where, ain't that funny? When you're back against the wall, you gotta figure something out. You straighten up real quick. But yeah, just the evolution of that kind of like friendship. Like even get to a point where they I don't recommend doing it like this, but they got to like where they emptied the clip and what they had been holding in, they emptied it, but they emptied it in anger. And then frustration. And when you do that in relationships, you can really like tear a person apart. It's basically like they taught us in premarital. That's literally putting a nail in the fence, and then when y'all reconcile, you pull the nail out, but it's still a hole in the fence. And so you had that going on. But what?
Me?
No.
Oh.
I was just saying in the video.
Like, I had that going on?
No, I was just saying in the video. In the movie, they had that going on.
Okay.
But yeah, relationships are hard, period.
Yeah.
Friendships, marriage, girlfriend, boyfriend, parents, cousins.
Yeah.
You know, friends. It doesn't matter. Relationships are just hard, period. They require work.
Yeah.
Well, any closing remarks?
Reevaluate your friendships, especially if you getting red flags.
Okay. My closing remarks would be, don't be afraid to have hard conversations. Hard conversations do more good than harm.
Yeah.
It may not feel good in the moment, but later, you know, you'll get some answers.
You'll see a growth in yourself.
Yeah, for sure. How you plan to kind of, we was talking about relationships and stuff, so anything you want to thug out this week?
Regarding this topic?
Yeah. I'm gonna say, I
don't think I had no friendships that I need to like. I already been through that season.
Yeah, so. Same. I will say what we're gonna do is what I think we should do is let's thug it out this week by checking on our friend group.
Ooh, like that.
And let's really just evaluate, see if they okay. You know, let them know where we are, and then let's just evaluate our friendships.
Okay.
You know, hey, like, and it could be something simple.
Friend checkup.
Yeah, friend checkup, and then just say, hey, I was just thinking, just evaluating my friendships. What type of friend am I to you?
Ooh.
And you know, get a heart check before you try to start checking people. Check yourself first.
I like that.
Yeah. So
that's the question. Hey, friend, how have I been to you as a friend? You know, I have a friend right now. I'd probably be like, girl, you don't check on me like that much. You right.
But
you don't either.
To all the friends, when you get asked this question, be honest.
Yeah.
Or
not harsh.
Because sometimes you got to check where people are. So follow-up question. You want me to be transparent or you want me to be honest? There's a difference. See, honesty, you ask me a question, I'm going to be honest with you because you asked me. Which means you just said, what type of friend are you to me? Honest answer would just be, honestly, man, you're a good friend. You know what I'm saying? You show up, you do this. If I'm in need, you know, blah blah blah. That's the honest answer. A transparent answer, because when you're transparent, you offer up information that nobody asked for because you just want to put it all out there. So transparent answer would be like, what type of friend you are to me? You've been to me. You've been an excellent friend, but if I'm being honest, sometimes I wish you did this more. You called and checked on me, or we hung out more. You know what I'm saying? I think you too busy doing whatever, you know what I'm saying? So sometimes I get lost in the shuffle. But, you know, I don't take it to heart, you know what I'm saying? Because I know you got a lot going on, blah, blah. But, yeah, if I had to be transparent with you, like, you know, that's what I'm feeling. I wish I just could hang out with my boy or my girl more.
Okay, friend. How have I been to you?
You want an honest answer?
I put my friend hat on.
You want an honest answer?
Yeah, I want honest. We can talk transparently, privately.
You want an honest answer? Wow. As a friend, as my wife?
As a friend, because we're friends.
Okay, as a friend. Honest answer, you have been a good friend. I can really confide in you about anything. You don't give me bad advice. You always try to steer me in the direction of the Lord. Where critique, I would like if we could have more deeper conversations sometimes, instead of just shallow ones. I would like it. I would like it if we just kind of got back into the friend. Dang, that was country. The friend thing, like hanging out as friends.
Oh, okay, gotcha. I can work with
friend. How have you been? What kind of friend have you been to me? Answer
I mean, I can kind of repeat the last part. Like I feel like we can have more friend moments together. I feel like we're more on I don't think we haven't been able to be friends with each other lately. Let me say it like that. It's more so we're parents, co-parenting, but in a marital state, like we're still co-parenting, and being husband and wife or leaders. You know what I'm saying? So I had to make sure I didn't feel my middle finger for a second. I thought I did this. But no, like, so I feel like we're more there. Like I get more of that of you, and then Quentin. But I don't, like, friendship wise, I don't feel like we've been cultivating our friendship. But because even when we went to the round one with the kids, I didn't feel like we was friends.
I felt like a parent.
I felt like a parent.
I feel like a parent. Anytime they with us, I'm in parent mode.
Yeah. And when you're in parent mode, it's like being with a drill sergeant. I'm like, so sorry.
I am not a drill sergeant.
And I be having to like...
I'm not a drill sergeant, but I can be like... Because I'm trying to get stuff done, and we're outside of the house, which means everything's not safe.
It sucks the fun out of it.
Sometimes, and when I catch myself, I try not to. But you know what I hate? I'm gonna tell you the thing I hate. I hate feeling like I'm supposed to say something or tell y'all we not doing that, or we doing that, or we not going here, or we not doing that. Like, I hate having to tell y'all and having this feeling that that's how it's supposed to be. And then when it's presented to y'all, either there's pushback from you, why? What is that? Or it's, it break their little heart. So now it's like, ugh. But the thing I hate is when I don't do that. Or I say we're not doing something. Me and you get into back and forth. We end up doing it. And then something go wrong.
When has something gone wrong?
Things have went wrong. Things have went wrong.
Please explain to me.
And you're thinking wrong, like, in that moment. I'm thinking big picture.
Okay, big picture,
right.
What do you mean? Because this is where this is where the disconnect be, friend. This is where the disconnect be. Because I'm like, if something went wrong, why you not bringing me into what happened and went wrong? Because I don't know what went wrong.
Because you're a woman. You're not a man.
No, see, don't do that. Don't do that. I'm a human being.
No,
and I'm supposed to be your partner.
What I'm saying is,
you still gotta tell me what's going on.
You gotta choose to be right, or you want to choose peace.
No.
No. Them the choices. You either choose to be right, or you choose peace. I'm gonna choose peace because if I choose to be right, man, see this why I wasn't trying to come do this, because now we done spent this money, this done happened, we still gotta pay for that. This is all the stuff that was on my mind. Like, this is why I didn't want to come do this, but you wanted to come do it. Y'all the kids just in the house, so now I'm getting guilt tripped into doing something.
No. This is exactly where I feel like there's lack of communication, friend. Okay. Because all you have to do is tell me that type of stuff on what you're thinking, so it makes logical sense, so I can help you soften this blow to the kids, or even redirect something to where we can do something that don't cost us nothing. Mm-hmm. But if you're not telling me that, and then you're not telling me where stuff went wrong, how am I supposed to know? That's the same thing with our friend who asked us about trust, and then her boyfriend want her to blindly trust her. But how am I supposed to blindly trust you if you're not giving me no examples or even showing me why I should, or be like, okay, this scenario happened, and if like, in me trusting them, this is what happens. This, you know what I'm saying?
I get you, but in that scenario, this is how I feel. I'm like, we married. Mm-hmm. I should be able to tell you, Sydney duck, and you just. What? What am I ducking for? But you're not.
I am.
But you're not.
But I am.
But you are not. You're going, Quinn, what am I ducking for? What? Like a whole attitude. Now your head is splattered all over the wall because you want to ask me questions instead of, like, my point in saying that, we're married. We've been together long enough. By now, we should have enough rapport in the trust bank that if I randomly say something like that, you don't even second guess it. You're going to second guess. And that second guess is the split second between life and death. And that's the difference.
So it sounds like we need to work on our trust.
That's a deeper conversation, but we've been said that.
Yeah, so how do we do that then, sir?
Well, they got to start somewhere. If I say, nah, we can have a conversation. Okay, well, why are you saying no? Is it a financial? Is it this? Well, But that's literally what I do. But you're saying that I come back and question what you're saying. Yeah,
but no, it's not. It's.
Can I finish?
I was definitely.
Well, I was talking and you cut me off to respond to something that I said. Wait, go ahead and finish, and then I'll get back into that. Go ahead.
I don't even know what I was gonna say. Just finish.
You'll come back and you'll ask me, is it a financial? Is it this? Or what is it? Sometimes I tell you. Catch some point. Last night, fireworks. We're walking our neighborhood. People are popping fireworks. They're not constantly consistent the way we would want them to be.
We're literally searching.
But we can see people popping fireworks.
We saw like 10.
My point is proven. So they're popping fireworks. We don't have to go spend money to go pop fireworks to get. We don't.
We don't.
We didn't.
I'm agreeing with
you. We didn't. So I'm like, well, we don't need to go spend money on that. Man, your exact word, man, forget what you talking about. I got some cash. We're going to go. So tell me, how is that honoring me as your husband? How is that respecting me as the leader? How can I lead somewhere that you don't want to go? You tell me, listen to what you told me, and you tell me. So again, do I choose peace or do I choose to be right? If I choose peace, we end up in situations where I got the egg in my face and I got to deal with it. I got to take that on the chin. I got to go before God so I don't say nothing to my wife in anger or frustration or keep an account. No, we not doing that because last time when I said no, we wasn't doing it. You said this and we did it anyway. And then 2 weeks or a week went by, or later that week, we needed that same money that you freaking spent. I'm the bad guy because look at my attitude. Look at now. This is raw emotion based off of you making a decision as my wife. Now I can choose peace. You know what? All right, whatever. Lord, please protect us in this because this finna piss me off because I already told her and she just wanna. So back in Genesis, wives wanted to control and run their man. You know better than me. You the leader. I ain't the leader. But guess what? When it's a problem, you're going to look to me to fix it. But you don't want to respect what I'm telling you when I'm telling you, like, nah, we're not doing that right now. Mm-hmm. So these are when you talk about trust, you don't trust me to a point, and I don't trust you to a point. So now when we be at stalemates. So now it's like, okay, well, we could choose, whatever you want to do. So now we get to these whatever you want to do moments with no real conversation. No matter, really, I'm at a lose-lose. No matter what I do, if I choose my way and it work out, cool. If I choose my way and it don't work out, though, now it's should have done it my way. Or I don't understand why you do it like that. Because if you ain't do it like that, so now I'm at a lose-lose. So do I want to be right? Or do I choose to have peace in my relationship? Because if I want to be right all the time, then that relationship would be ran like a dictatorship. Mm-hmm. Right. So I don't want to be right. I want to have peace. I want to have a loving home. I want to have loving kids. We do.
Okay. Well, I was on rebuttal.
Yes, I'm done.
Well, I appreciate you being honest and communicating how you felt, finally. I don't want to say but either, so I want to start off with I'm sorry, because I could see how you feel like I didn't respect you last night with me jumping the gun to go do something for the kids, just to have an experience. So I do apologize because I can see how that can look and I can see how that frustrated you. Mm-hmm. And I'm not trying to do that, especially in our marriage. I'm not trying to make you feel like I'm running you or trying to combat your decisions or your final say so. I'm not trying to do that. I don't want you to. So I do apologize. But I do want to. I don't want to say but because I do all of that. Mm-hmm. I'm for. I understand. So, but I guess my reasoning, and this is why I kind of jumped to that decision, is because I can understand you saying that, and like a week later we might need $40. I just think that's bullcrap, that part, because I watch you go spend $60 on a game for yourself, mm-hmm. and maybe $80 or $100 on personal stuff, but that's all for you. And it's like, we don't talk about that. And I'm like, what if we needed that a week later or even tomorrow on groceries or something else for the whole entire family? But it's like when we trying to have fun or even make memories with the kids and do stuff like out of the box, like, just to kind of make it an experience, it's like it's always an issue. But I'm like, but you're doing the same thing and I could literally say the same stuff. So it's like, really what I'm trying to say is, because I don't mind you doing what you're doing. Like, mm-hmm. if you want to go spend that money on yourself, go do it. I think you should have an outlet. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think you should be able to do that, because when it's time for me to have my money, I want my money. And then it's like, but it's, my thing is, I told you how I wanted to, raise our kids, and when we have opportunities to have fun with them, like, let's stop being, like, you don't have to be so tight grip. And I'm like, we're spending this money anyway. Like, it's literally gonna be gone on some bull crap in another scenario. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, why not take that and make it an experience? And the kids have fun. You have never done that. I have never done that.
Right, I told you.
And
that
it only cost us $40.
I told you that last night. I said because of how I am as a person, I'm a true homebody person. I don't have to. I like cases like me. We can go out. Oh, you got this going on. You got that going. We gonna come show up to the functions and enjoy ourselves, and then we want to go home. You and Layla ain't like that. Y'all want to go to this function while you at this function. 2 other people that hit you up about 2 other functions. So you finna go to all them people's house. You gonna chill. You gonna lounge. You gonna eat. You gonna have your good time, and then you gonna come home. Me and Casey don't got. We good on all that.
Right. So the fact that we feel like you be trying to keep us in a box or keep us at home, I don't think it'd be fair all the time. Oh, I'm sorry.
You had talked. I was responding.
I
was responding to you. I'll make sure y'all got everything that y'all needed or wanted before I go spend money on myself. That way, everybody got what they wanted. All y'all got what y'all wanted, what you needed. So now daddy finna worry about that. But I always put y'all first. I never spend a dime of money without formalizing a plan or thinking about y'all and how this gonna affect y'all. And if I can't do something because it's gonna mess up the grand scheme of everything of making sure y'all taken care of, I don't do it. So yeah, when there's money sometimes and I'm like, I done did what I said and there's money there and I want to spend money on myself, I do. I do need to talk to you though. I shouldn't just, it's there and just go spend it. Because if it was reversed, it has been. It used to piss me off.
Yeah, and I stopped.
You're right.
Now you're doing it.
Exactly. So we're having a conversation and I'm like, okay, noted. I hear you. That's a concern. I shouldn't do that. I'll be more mindful.
Okay. All right. Thank y'all for watching this TED Talk.
TED Talk. It's crazy. It's conversation.
Yeah, it was a whole conversation. It was a bunch of conversation at this point. If this blessed you or helped you in any kind of way, just let us know in the comments. Yes. Like, comment, and subscribe. Follow us on Instagram at Mrs. Sydney Colbert.
At Mr. Colbert _
There you go. And yeah, we would love to hear your thoughts, especially on that video.
Yeah, how y'all plan to thug it out
with y'all friends this week. Mm-hmm.
All right, peace.